Hello there, Pisces. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Pisces for April of 2020. We're 4 months into the year. To all of you that are new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading, hopefully to bring things together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I am you while I'm doing this reading. Guess it makes all of you Pisces named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign. You'll get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I don't believe the cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme for the month. I have a short message for us, and it's not very long, and it's actually better than most of the signs, right? Um, it's like we are very, very effective communicators this month. I feel we are in this heightened state of clairvoyance, clairperception, like our very inspired. So for any of us that are real creative, we may do a lot of creative type things or use our creative energy in a particular way this month. It feels like real strong. Our caution comes around maybe like lending money or giving money that we don't have. That's about the only thing, or get any, not necessarily money, anything that is important to us or like an idea that we have, giving it away. And to remember, there's one thing people do not know about us, and that's we Pisces have a very strong survival instinct. Everyone thinks we go back into the shadows and just stay inside of ourselves. Maybe that's part of that. So when this frustrating anger is coming, there's a lot going on while I'm doing these. It's in March, right? Still, so they're ready for your April reading. So we have a lot of the virus stuff and a lot of angry, fearful, fear energy that comes down to it when it comes through. A lot of times it's not presented as fear, it's presented more as, anger, frustration, that kind of stuff. But we have a good survival instinct. So I think for the most part, watching what we lend like that and staying in our intuitive state, we can effectively communicate, and if not, back off. We have a survival instinct. We're extremely good at it. We have good words this month. They are openness, vision, trust, obedience, and flexibility. And I can see our vision word right smack off the bat there. You know, we have some a couple energies in here that could be a little rough, but we also have good, strong energetics in here too. We got this Five of Rods as our first energy, and this is about competition, like in the global economy, because Rod's energy is usually business finance. It's like that mad scramble for power, that type of energy with all the greed and the corruption and the excess that goes with it. We Pisces usually stay out of all the rest of that crap, but it's about the struggle usually in the marketplace. Some people call this like a friendly fight, fake battle or fake competition. For others of us, it may not be so friendly. So it could be new factors are moving into the situation that call for us to change, to adapt, to grow. There's a lot going on now, so life's not as simple as it was, before. So the meaning of the card is there's new competition in the neighborhood or the industry, that type of energy, and we have to put forth a lot more effort, like to keep what we have gained in terms of like our material wealth, our material goods. Maybe that's why watching our money or, with this, I think if I was lending money to someone, I think I would have it in writing with this card coming in here. I don't know why I'm saying that, but they just told me to say it, De- um, sometimes we can suffer some kind of loss with this, but other times with this card, come up out of it, and we go to like these really great heights of success, and acquisition of wealth, that comes forward through all that kind of energy, and us paying attention, being obedient, being flexible. We're very intuitive this month. I can feel that kind of energetics around us. It's a neat kind of energy, because our next card here is weird too. We are cup energy, but this is the Four of Cups, and this is a card about being in a state of apathy. But with our word vision down here, I'm going to say be open to our vision, like our words, openness. Be open to our vision, trust, be obedient to that vision, and be flexible with this Four of Cups here. So this is a card of apathy, of withdrawing from withdrawing from the world. It comes after the Three of Cups energy, which is celebration and party hardy type energy, hectic excitement, from the Three of Cups type energy. It's a time to get away from by ourselves and just drift and dream for a while, before we go back into the daily grind. It's a state of withdrawing, right? Withdrawing our emotions from a situation or a person. I think that's that little message about survival instinct. Um, After like some kind of very intense emotional involvement, sometimes we might need some like time to ourselves or whatever. It's the letdown after a great big buildup. And I think the explanation is like facing that nitty gritty everyday ordeal when you're dealing with it with a marriage, and an everyday nitty gritty, I think's the way it's said, of making something work. But this month, with our words there, vision, trust, openness, flexibility, this guy's sitting here staring at these cups for so long, right? That he has ivy growing out his head because his hair's so dirty. That could be something about us being, confined to our homes. A lot of us are. We're not working right now. Could be that. Where you're just not getting back up out of it. So, with that word vision, trust, and openness in our words, that cup is coming out of the cloud, if the glare's off of here for you, is the hand of God. And in our daydreams, in our intuition, in our psychic time, right, we can fill that cup with anything that we choose. So I'm going to say, get the vision, be open to the vision, and when it comes to trust it, and fill the cup with with whatever it is that I truly feel like is the thing that I want or need when, forward momentum or forward action is, um, forward action right now to go forward. What is it when I can go forward, and what way am I going forward in? That wasn't coming out of my mouth quite right, Pisces. I'm sorry. I was trying to explain it the way they were telling me, but it wasn't coming out. Because our next card here is the Page of Rods energy. Now, this could be a younger person. It's fire energy, so it's going to be Leo, Sagittarius, or Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I almost said Aquarius. I've done too many of these today, I can tell. And it could be male or female, because these are general readings. I can also see in here, for some of us, this is going to be a work type energy. For others of us, this reading may have to do with a love relationship, okay? I can't quite tell I can't tell you where it's coming down at. I wish to God I could, but I can't. But this little Page of Rods energy here, this is a message of importance that comes about a current project or a situation that's usually affecting our work. Usually the information is very positive, you know, it can come from a person who's younger than us, or maybe even less mature than us, but usually it's, or it could be about a person that's really eager to experience work. This page here, he's called the eager beaver, right? Because he's related to like international travel. He's related to meetings with foreigners, philosophic interests, things that may be interesting us right now. And I'm going to say with this in the energy, I'm thinking that this could be relating in some manner to some of us, like for, uh, how do I want to say, for job circumstances, right? Or maybe starting fresh energy in new type of, starting fresh energy in perhaps a new type of job for some of us, okay? And for others of us, this could be a love partner or a love relationship that may be coming in. Yeah, maybe coming in, because we have this next energetics here that's a tough one, or maybe we were trying to get an idea across at work for some of us, and then in comes this energetics, and this is a Seven of Swords. This one's kind of tough because when it shows out up, it's like a statement that's caution in all our dealings is called for. Remember that if I'm giving out monies or material things, maybe get it in writing, type energy from that original thing. So it's a suggestion about roundabout action or indirect communication. So it means that nothing is as it seems to be, and we have to use our marbles, our wit, to achieve our aims. So it's a cautionary card that says avoid overconfidence. We may be in the top position or the top dog right now, but the way it's worded is lack of proper prudence could still do us in. So we have some kind of situation going on, around us. We might have the upper hand on it right now on a tricky situation, but we'd still need to exercise caution in the handling of all of our affairs. It's a time when you begin like new attempts to overcome previous failures, but how does that read? You can't go at it like the bull in the china shop. It's kind of a weird thing because the premise of the card is this is a card of the thief. He walked in the camp and supposedly in broad daylight stole 5 of these swords. Everybody was watching him. Elephant in the middle of the living room, and nobody called him out on it. So the word that goes with this card, the words, they are called discretion, discrimination. They're absolutely required. Also, diplomacy. I'm going to say detachment right along with that. Um, evasive tactics and evasive tactics. We don't like being like that. We are Pisces and we don't like it. We're pretty calm, straightforward people, honorable people. We don't like this kind of energy, but this is the best way for us to achieve success. Sometimes the card can bring us some, like really good advice when you're thinking about it like that. And while I'm thinking about this, and I always see this, but one of you guys, and I can't remember where it was a little bit ago, one of you wrote in, sometimes couldn't this just be ideas? And he left the 2 ideas and that didn't no longer were valuable to him behind and took the ones that were good, or those are the ones that he's carrying and throwing out the door, and the other 2 are the good, valuable ideas. That would be a way for us to see it, especially with that 4 cups. I thought that was a really good explanation for this card. But it can mean like intellectual property too. I'm thinking about this. Intellectual property. I'm at work, right? I'm the eager beaver with this page of rods energy. For those of us, it's coming like in a work, business, finance thing. And I got this really great idea. and I tell somebody about it at work, and they go and tell somebody else, and somebody else presents it as if it was their idea, or the person I presented it to or told about it presents it to the boss as if it was their idea. That's the energetics of this card. So it also tells us, for those of us that it's going to be this way, it tells us, pay attention to your intellectual property, keep your lip zipped, or duct taped, and don't tell people a lot about your creative ideas if they are ideas like for the future or money making ideas. Be sure if you're speaking it, that you speak it to something that's someone, that's fully trustworthy. And our word is down here, trust is down here. So you might want to protect intellectual property also, because we're very creative this month. That's the energetics of it. And because our next card here is us. So we got the King of Cups energy in here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, male or female, because these are general readings. Look at his face. He's like non-threatening. King of Cups is like bland. His attitude's all laid back. He's relaxed. He's, not, that energy's not jumping out at you. It's like a person who is kindly disposed towards me. It's supposed to be the best, kindest father energy in the world. So I'm going to say father, mother energy. Sometimes it can represent our own father or someone that is like a father to us. And it can also be, like the person that we are in love with. And with that Page of Rods energy in this, and that energetics of the squabble there, and the daydream, and the card of the thief, which I call going through the back door in order to always go through the front door from then on. This could be like a person coming in that we're going to fall in love with, or opposite. The Page of Wands is coming in from the King of Cups type energy, if it was a love relationship that broke up due to an argument or a fight or competition in some way. It can also be whether it's a friend or it's an advisor to us, or even if it's a lover. This is someone who is totally trustworthy. I could trust them with my intellectual property. I could really truly trust them. They can be relied upon whenever we need them. So if it's outside, if it is us, we are being called to be like that, right? If it's outside of us, it is someone that we can rely on. It's considered like a person of culture, knowledgeable about art and all kinds of creative stuff. Maybe they're a really creative person too. And if it's not a person, it means that we have some kind of situation going on around us that is really, really favorable. With the Page of Rods, it could be a business idea that might, be like some type of artistic pursuit, which can come in many forms, because they said we were really effective communicators this month, maybe with that air energy of the Seven of Swords in there. Some of us may be writing, communicating through speaking or poetry or things like that we're doing during this time. For those of us that this is an actual physical person and it's something that I'm pursuing. But whatever it is, it means that we will be extremely successful with it. So they're telling me for us, we're supposed to really pay attention to being open to the vision that Spirit's giving us, because we're real intuitive this month, right? Being open to the vision that Spirit is giving us and trusting it, being obedient to it, being flexible, like changing, being flexible, right? And changing course if need be to make it come like to fruition. So I don't know where these are coming down, but I believe for all of us, you know? It's like a focus thing with that Three of Cups. It's a focus thing. Like, take the downtime. If you're one of the Pisces that's getting it, take the downtime, right? And go into that energetics of the Four of Cups and use it in a purposeful manner, okay? And use it to concentrate and think, what would I want moving forward with that page of Rod's energy in there? What would I want? And stay in that mature thing, you know, which is very loyal of the King of Cups energy, trustworthy, dependent. Stay in that kind of energy, which we normally are. And then it would mean that our manifestation of whatever we saw coming in the cup would come forth. All right? And don't talk about it too much, just go do it. I don't know. Oh, we just got the same card that I think it was Aquarius, maybe, or Capricorn just got. I can't remember who. What do you desire? Right along with that four, can't make up the angel cards. It says you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desire. Once you clearly decide upon your true desire and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they will rush into your life as if by magic. We just got, I think it might have been Aquarius. I got up and walked away for a bit because I was giving my cats their snacks because they were in here screaming bloody murder at me. It says, this card comes to you because you've been waiting for external signs of what you should do next. The angels say that the answer comes from inside of you. You must decide what you want before anything can change. Carve out the time to meditate upon your true desires and know that you deserve the best, as we all do. Use affirmations, positive visualization to manifest your desire. Clarify the desire. Release any guilt or fear regarding asking for what you want. Wow. I don't know where it's coming down in our lives. That drives me nuts doing these readings, but it will come forward in one portion of our lives this month and start to fall into play. Well, Pisces, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or if you want to go neb about me, or if you need to set an appointment with me, all the information's in the About section down there below the screen over at the website. And over at the website, there's two short videos. One explains the prayer class I made for you guys, and the other one explains the sutras that I put out there for you. The prayer class is very comprehensive. It's over 2 hours long. It tells you how and why you format prayers the way you do. The sutras are simple thought forms that you put in a meditation. It takes 5 minutes a day, and it enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. Videos that explain them are over at the website. So to everybody I've met through 4 whole years of doing YouTubes, and all of you I've met through 32 years of doing this work, I want to tell you it's been an honor, privilege, pleasure, and a joy to serve you, and hopefully I will see you back here next month. Bye bye.